the street yet?
Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you?
It'd break my heart.
Olivier, if I weren't here, who'd do all your work for you?
The horses need brushing, boy. Get to it.
Certainement, monsieur.
Serre de la Serre, wait! Nom de Dieu. Nom de Dieu, nom de Dieu.
Some trouble, mon ami?
A letter for Serre de la Serre. It's very important.
Oh, calm yourself, Perrault. That letter won't reach Monsieur de la Serre any faster if you drop dead of exhaustion. Give it here. I'll catch him.
He must receive it today. It's very...
Very important. Yes, I heard you the first time. I'll see that he gets it.
So this game is set in the early to mid 1700s, I think, is what it said at the at that little cutscene when Arno was still a child. And I remember reading something about how this is technically a prequel to what was it? AC4? There's like a connection between this game and that one. So I'm interested to see exactly what it has to say about that, or what it has to show.
Walnut is a popular finish this season. Who is driving this coach, Pelops?
You know, part of me was half, Part of me was half tempted to try out Assassin's Creed Rogue as opposed to... Excuse me. As opposed to this game, simply because the story seems a little bit more interesting to me, seemed more original, and I think I might do a playthrough of that in the future. I don't know if I'll do it soon, but at some point I think I will.
Please excuse, wrong carriage. What I need is a bird's eye view.
Ah. Good thinking. As you can see, there's still some frame rate lag and all that. I'm going to try to keep these parts few and far between for the next few days while I wait for a patch. I know I said it pretty often in the previous video, and I'm going to try to keep that mentioning of the frame rate to a minimum, because I'm sure that a lot of you don't want to hear that constantly. But I don't know if I'm going to do a full series on this simply because it's too much of a distraction, and it's something I don't know if I can really deal with in all sincerity. I don't know if many of you want to deal with it. I'm already only playing in 30 frames per second as opposed to 60 for the precise reason of not being able to achieve 60. But on top of that, there's so many other games I'm doing at the moment and games I'm going to be doing very soon that, yeah, I don't know. It just kind of makes this series potentially expendable, I guess, is a good way of saying it. But I hope you guys enjoy it for as long as I put it out there, at the very least. Oh, 1789. All right. We're in the late 1700s then.
There you are.
Hold on a second. When did Black Flag take place? It was like 17... I think it was actually a little bit before this, wasn't it? No, wait. Black Flag took place in the early 1700s. Yeah. This is taking place around the same time that Assassin's Creed 3 is. In that case, I think. Yeah, I think so. All right. That's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. It's a shame that I'm considering not finishing it just because from the little bit of gameplay I've seen, I'm actually really intrigued by the mechanics, and I'm excited to see like, the changes that they've made to the game itself. It's just... I don't know, man. I can't support, like, such a terrible PC port is the main thing, you know? So, like, going out and buying a console version, it just feels like I'd be approving their decisions to, slack off, essentially. I might get caught here. Uh-oh. Alright, use Eagle Vision. I think I made a mistake. I might get caught. Fuck. Shit.
Back at the line.
Alright, that was my fuck up. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Okay, let's try this again, except, be a little bit more focused. Maybe if I go in between the crowd? Or in between those little subsections of a crowd. No, go back.
Shut up! I do as you're told.
Shut. Oh, fuck. You shut up.
Wait, what the hell?
Alright, so being in between these little... this group of people evidently hides me. You know, the thing is that like, this is a common mechanic that Assassin's Creed has used in the past. This is I think this is the first time it's ever, like, not acknowledged that it is a mechanic, though. You know what I mean? Like, usually, it'll, like, have some sort of highlight. You know, when I'm in between the crowd and it's like, okay, you're blending in now. And this is your indicator. But this time around, it doesn't do that. Okay, let's see. Who do I have around me now? Okay. Alright, this took me way longer than it should have. And I'm kind of embarrassed. But luckily, we're finally through it. After getting caught about 7 times. I'm pretty fucking terrible at this game. Oh my god, that is so bad. I feel like I'm fucking DSP gaming over here or something. Oh shit. I'm gonna get one of those, like, how not to play highlight videos. If I was popular enough. Who am I fucking kidding? Yeah, I shouldn't underestimate the power of hatred. You know, there's probably somebody out there that hates me so much that they are willing to forego the fact that I am a nobody completely. And they'll just make a video like that for me in particular because they fucking hate me that much. I'll be the only view, but that will be enough for them knowing that they hurt me.
Where the devil are they?
The hair kind of weirds me out in this game, though. It just seems kind of bland and blotchy and overcolored almost, and not, like, there's not enough strands. It just looks really weird.
Not these two again. Must have tailed me from the estate.
That might have to do with the settings, though, actually. Alright, I think those fuckers saw me, by the way. Alright, so we're just gonna go this way. And, yeah. That's how that's gonna go. We're gonna be fine. You know, funny enough, the frame rate is not lagging right here. And there's a lot of people in just one small area. Whereas in the city, it was lagging pretty frequently. It was only dipping by like 5 frames, so it was enough to be distracting and annoying. This one's not having that problem. And I think it might have to do with the fact that... Okay, 1 second.
So, who or what will take its place? Another king? A council of capable men?
That is the question, isn't it?
A truce, then.
What the devil was that about? Now, we can resolve this without recourse to violence, can't we?
Get him, Hugo!
I suppose not.
You look like a thief from the Renaissance era. Yep, that's right. Just stab the fuck out of him. He's fine.
Easy, big fella.
Oh, so this counts as like a big? That was a little delayed. But yeah, I was saying, I transfer the game, like the files and stuff from,
Ready for a beating?
one hard drive to another, and the hard drive that I'm using is a lot faster. So hopefully, so I think that that's having a bit of a difference, even though not a major one.
You can't take us both at once.
Oh, fucker.
Let's see.
Not your day, is it, Victor? To your health, gentlemen.
You, boy! Stop! What are you doing there?
Running!
Yeah, in case you didn't notice, I'm running.
He's getting away!
Despite my transfer to a different hard drive, the cutscenes are still horrendously performing, and there is actually a little bit of lag still going on in-game, all of a sudden. Which is a bit of annoying. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I was completely incorrect. It's still performing terribly, and that was the strangest jump I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Couches, my weakness.
No getting back in there now. Catch them back at home, I suppose.
Sounds good. Alright, where's home? Got it. I understand. I did a little bit of free running in between videos. I get the basic idea, and that's one mechanic I actually really like about this game, is the changes to the free running. I feel like in the original Assassin's Creed games, it was a little too much. You know, you were constantly having to press buttons. It got kind of tiresome almost. Whereas in AC3, which is where it started, and then it transferred over to AC4, it felt too presumptuous, I think is the right word. You know, it assumed that you were going to go this way or that way constantly in an effort to be fluid all the time. And I liked it more than the original idea, but it still could get really annoying at times. I feel like this one has kind of solved that problem for the most part, because you can descend or you can go higher. As you see, the frame rate is getting much worse. You can decide to go higher or lower depending on which button you press on the A or B, and it will affect which direction you go, which I like, but it's not too intrusive to the gameplay, so it doesn't feel like you're constantly having to, you know, make changes and press buttons and stuff like that. It's a very fluid motion, and yeah, sometimes like I'll press a button even though I don't have to because I forget, and like I don't notice the difference between one or the other. It's just like, okay. You know, this is, it's I don't know. That part's really well done. Like I said, a lot of the mechanics in this game so far I've actually really appreciated.
Bonsoir, Olivier. Has Monsieur de la Serre returned?
Senor de la Serre is not expected until late.
Ah, well. I suppose I'll just pass the time with Elise, then.
Don't get your hopes up just yet. Mademoiselle is at a private soiree in her honor at the palace.
A party? I wasn't invited.
Neither were the horses.
I'm sure she just misplaced my invitation. I'll find my own way in. How late is late?
Perhaps an hour, perhaps 3, perhaps not at all. I do not question the comings and goings of my betters.
I'll just wait here, then.
Alrighty then. And I guess we have to go upstairs. I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. Ace Ventura. I didn't like the second one. myself. I enjoyed the first one decently enough. But yeah, the second one was, like, there were a couple of funny moments, like obviously coming out of the rhino's ass and all that, but yeah. First one, I don't know, it's like, I think comedic sequels don't really ever hold up. Just because it's like like, the first one always introduces you to the world, the second one just tries to capitalize off of it, and it usually doesn't work out too well. Anyway.
Elise never enjoyed these high society balls. She'll be home soon.
Okay, so I can interact with stuff.
Les tragiques. Too depressing.
Alright,
I could just slip it under the door. He'd see it the instant he returned.
There's another one right here.
Le traité du monde et de la lumière de Descartes. Never could get through that one.
Did he just say dickhead? Dickhead. That's what it kind of sounded like, except less Arabic sounding. I kind of put some phlegm to it. Dickhead. It just sounds weird.
Mémoire de Monsieur d'Artagnan. Elise's favorite.
Is there any others? It does not look like it. Alright then.
Hop, hop.
There. Safe and sound, and only slightly delayed. And now, to the palace. I couldn't sneak through a sewer in these threads, much less a ball. Here, here, mon ami. Let me take care of that.
Well, thank you, young man. Maximilien Robespierre. No guest.
Arno. Le Chevalier du Télème.
Invitation, s'il vous plaît.
About that, I had one, of course, but on the way...
No invitation, no admittance. Now clear the queue. Next, please. Charles Gabriel Siver. 2 guests. Next, please.
Alright then. So I managed to sneak in pretty easily, it seems.
Quite.
Okay, so there's a few guys over there. So just get into the crowd through here. Alright, so I need to climb up, it appears. In through a window, I assume. Get back in the crowd. Seems pretty lax.
Let's just put in a short
There's a couple guys right there.
polite. I'm tired.
As you say.
Alright, here's hoping we can get in just fine. Okay. Perfect. That worked out swimmingly. I just said swimmingly. What am I, 70? Who says swimmingly?
Not sure. Some kind of confirmation ceremony for the De La Serre girl.
Uh-oh. Okay, good. He didn't hear that. I was concerned for a second. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed RT instead of LT. That could have been disastrous. Luckily, not so. Alright, it's just one guy. Can I, like, knock the fuck out of people? I doubt that's the case. That'd be strange. Okay, okay, this way. Okay. Also, I took down most of the HUD options. I just wanted the mini-map just so I'd know where I'm going at all times. But I feel like the rest of it kind of just takes away from atmosphere and all that, so I went ahead and opted to get rid of that stuff. Alright, just seems like one guy.
Is it shift change yet?
You know something? In reference to options, this could be a problem. Fuck. Ah, fucking.
Look at that one. Pretty sure his shoes cost me.
Oh, alright, well. That saved my ass. Lucky me.
You up there! Stop! Get down!
Will you let me back in if I do?
What? Certainly not!
Well then, if it's all the same to you, I think I'll stay up here.
Yeah, fuck you. I think that's the same old man that I took the clothes for. Maybe I'm off on that. They look similar at least.
I'll see you in the garden later, yes? Of course.
They're gold. Right. Those people are gold too. What do you have to say? Hey. Alright, fine. You guys are fucking useless. Oh, okay, cool. This way. Here we go. Well, hello there.
M'accorderiez-vous cette danse pour gentilhomme?
Merci. Un autre jour.
Sorry, the developers paid more time. Blah, blah, blah. The developers paid more attention to that character, so I'm gonna go ahead and go after her. She has more detail. So obviously, she's more attractive. And more important. I don't need no not detailed looking bitches. You weren't even rendered correctly. You're not even a real woman. I like the reflections.
She always did love the chase.
Where are we going, ma'am? Where are you taking me?
You seem to have caused quite a commotion.
Well, what can I say? You were always a bad influence.
Oh, you were a worse one. Are you wearing one of my father's suits?
Are you wearing a dress?
Don't even start. I feel like a mummy wrapped up in this thing.
Must be quite an occasion to get you so fancy.
It's not like that. Truth be told, it's a lot of ceremony and pontification. Dull as dirt.
Well, when you don't invite me to your parties, everyone suffers.
I did try, but my father was adamant.
Your father?
Go. I'll distract them.
What? You're kicking me out?
It's complicated. I'll explain later, but for now, out the window.
Oh, no, no, no. You're not turning this into a repeat of that apple orchard.
Stop being such a baby. I'm sure there aren't any guard dogs this time. Go!
Oh my! That wasn't the billiard room at all.
Well then,
Was it?
out we go. Oh, that was odd. Father, yeah. Jesus Christ! I keep on fucking up what I'm about to say. I was gonna say defy the laws of physics there, but I screwed it up like an idiot. Oh, okay.
No. Waste of time. There's nobody out here.
Tits, tits.
What? That's odd.
Okay, I need to go that way.
There's something about that man. Oh well.
Must have been the wind, right? Alrighty then. Alright, get off the fucking thing. Thank you. Alright, so we need to go around this guy. There's 2 more there. Alright, I'm hopeful he doesn't turn around.
To come out here?
10 to 1 I end the night cleaning a rich man's vomit off my shoes.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so I still get kind of stuck to things on occasion.
Don't see the ones alive. Thank you.
Okay. Alright, we got out there pretty quickly. Pretty easily. No problems. Alright.
You alright, monsieur? Too much of the king's champagne? Monsieur? Monsieur de la Serre? Monsieur de la Serre!
Serre, come away! Guards! Help! Murder!
Mon Dieu! He's killed Lord de la Serre!